Hi everyone. We're just here to introduce to you our theme for 2016's Adult Learners Week. This year our theme focuses on what keeps you centered. So with that being said, we took a video, made a little montage of some of your Cartier and Allencroft staff and teachers, and they let us know what keeps them centered, what keeps them balanced, what keeps them focused. In other words, what keeps them grounded and on their 2 feet. So I hope you enjoy the week. There's a lot of fun festivities for all of you, and hope you have a great time. Enjoy. You deserve it.
What keeps me centered is sleeping, reading, watching TV, eating chocolate, and chips.
My friends, my family, and a lot of wine.
What keeps me centered is when I'm able to go walk in the woods peacefully, thinking about what I have to do, what's next up north near my cottage.
All right, what keeps me grounded every day? My husband, my family, food, and hot baths.
Lots of chocolate.
My students and my children. My puppies.
What keeps me grounded is family, friends, and sense of community.
I would say 2 main things have kept me centered. One is reading. My entire life I've been an avid reader. I find fiction helps me kind of just shut down about whatever's happening in my life and just enjoy a good piece of literature. Currently, yoga has been something that really centers me or keeps me balanced. I've always been athletic, but now I find it's a chance for me just to kind of shut down and focus on me and what I need to do to take care of myself. So I would say those are the 2 main things.
Probably good sense of humor, making jokes, finding humor even in difficult situations, and if that fails, I go back to my coins. Love coin collecting.
I would say spending time with my daughter, just watching her, run around and play. And then for a more sort of personal thing, I do quite a bit of yoga. So a good 15 minutes of yoga really helps center me.
Well, balance.
What keeps me centered is always trying to follow the 80-20 rule, which is as long as I'm 80% satisfied in any area of my life, that's enough, and that allows me to not overextend myself in any one particular area. So family, friends, school, social, all that kind of stuff. As long as I'm giving it 80% of my best, I am always well in balance and I feel centered.
Okay, what keeps me centered is my family and remembering to breathe and to take each day as it comes.
My grandkids.
My wife, my family, my job, my colleagues. It all keeps me centered. I learn from it all and I experience it all. Thank you.
Oh, first my family, ma famille. Toute ma famille, mes amis, et tout le monde qui est ici, à Place Cartier.
What keeps me balanced is doing a little bit of everything in moderation. Making sure I rest at night and sleep and have fun and laugh every day and work hard every day.
Well, my kids, for sure. Just speaking with my son today reminded me why especially. They'll say things like, our greatest power lies in the space between stimulus and response. The teachers here and the wisdom that they share with me, they share with their students. I walked into the classroom after my son said that, and what does Janice have up on her wall? Our greatest power lies within the space between stimulus and response. And I'm not kidding, that happened today and it was so surprising. I also find physical exercise and sleep hugely important for me if I'm going to actually remember that the greatest power lies between stimulus and response. Eating well, sleeping enough, and getting lots of exercise, hugely important.
Going for walks in terracotta woods near my house keeps me balanced.
What keeps me centered is, well, first thing that comes to mind is my kids, my family, my surrounding, but self-satisfaction and actually my spirituality that I always go to when I'm like at my lowest. And of course, when I succeed at seeing all these happy student faces come up to me and I get it, that to me, that's the biggest boost, biggest center I could ever get. Satisfaction, I guess.
My wife Isabel keeps me centered. She always has done.
Okay,
That's a very good question. I had to think about it for a moment, but basically what comes to mind first is family. I have 3 children, and over the years that has kept me centered because everything I do is kind of revolving around what is necessary for the family and the well-being of them and myself in that picture. But the other thing also comes to mind is recognizing something. I think the more I work, the more I recognize the power of greatness in each one of us. And if you can sit back and look at that, I think that kind of centers you, because that's an amazing power to see within each of us and within each of the people that we work with. Everyone has the power of greatness. You need to be able to recognize what that is. And once you do, anything is possible.
What keeps me balanced in my life is a good massage once a month, and that'll do it.
Je suis intrigué par la nature, l'avenir, la génération future, ma famille. Je suis curieux en général et je considère que la vie est un privilège. Il faut utiliser correctement.
What keeps me centered is exercise. Every morning I get up at 5 a.m. and I go on my treadmill and then I do some weights, and then I get all kinds of nice neurotransmitters released and I feel great all day.
So I figured since I started this video, I should be the one to end it. So what keeps me centered? Besides my family, my friends, my wonderful son, that's him over there. My job, which I love, been here 10 years. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else right now. I also believe something that really keeps me centered is the little voice in my head, my voice of reason, which I'm pretty sure is the voice of my mother. But I've listened to it, making decisions, either being good or bad, getting me to do stuff or getting me not to. Those things have really kept me on my toes. With that said, I hope this video has inspired you to start thinking about what keeps you centered and balanced, and feel free to share with each other and your teachers and everyone around. And we have a fabulous week ahead. Tons of activities. Enjoy it. This is for you. Adult learners are celebrated because you deserve it. So have a fabulous week, and we will see you around.